What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another toy talk. Maybe that's not the right wording. Welcome back to another toy rant. I'm sorry. I got a rant on this stuff. This is ridiculous what we've seen the last week with McFarlane and with our good friends over at Hasbro. You know, they never disappoint, do they? But I think we need to talk about this. Obviously, there's been a ton of videos made about this, but I got to get my 2 cents in. So let's hash it out a little bit. Let's talk things out. The prices we're seeing just get more and more insane. The offerings we're seeing just get more and more ridiculous. So let's get to it. It's time to rant. Okay, we're gonna start out with McFarlane first. We're gonna go into this easy, and then we'll get to my buddies at Hasbro. Todd McFarlane, what are you doing, man? I mean, honestly, what are you doing? Okay, so the whole reason that everybody, let's do an example here. We'll do a quick example, then we'll kind of go forward with it. What has it been now? About a couple years ago, Hasbro had that one of the worst HasLabs ever with the Ghost Rider car. And Todd McFarlane, when he was a genius, kind of countered that by offering the Batmobeast for $50 when the HasLab Ghost Rider car was like $350. Brilliant move for a really large vehicle. I know it was a Walmart exclusive, but it was $50, and it was a good sized vehicle. And man, that was a great business move, I thought, by Todd. Since then, not so good. This Bat Pod that we got shown looks okay, looks fine. The Catwoman looks fine, but the price, $69.99. What the hell is that? Most people, I know T3 was thinking 62. I was thinking 59 tops. No way it could be more than that. If you think about it, the Batmobile redecoed, more of a matte finish with the 89 Batman just last year was $74.99. That is only $5 more than what Mr. McFarlane wants for this Catwoman Batpod. I don't understand it. I think what Todd's thinking right now is if I slap gold label on the corner of it, I can charge whatever the hell I want. Hey, let's just throw out a stupid number. Another example. Kind of what he did with that exclusive wave where he's charging. It was that Build-A-Figure wave with the Superman and all the others. I'll put a picture of it up here. Those are $40 a piece. $40 each when we're used to paying $25 for a Build-A-Figure before this. They'd never really gotten much higher than that. I know the Bane wave was like $25, and a lot of the other Build-A-Figures, the Dark Knight Trilogy wave, those were each $25, and those were Build-A-Figure. So what little thing got up his butt to start charging $40? I think the more concerning thing is the response that we get out of these things, where it's like, well, it's not that bad if you order them all. Then if you average it out, it ends up being $24 a figure. Well, not everybody wants to order them all. You're trying to be all politically correct and have all this PR BS to cover your butt for a bogus price. So, man, I got to be honest with you. You see the thumbnail. It's not clickbait. I really think they're kind of declaring war on collectors. Like, this is how it is, and you're going to deal with it. I've mentioned many times, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not paying retail prices. I'm not pre-ordering. I'm not doing any of that stuff. And I think the other main reason that these companies are doing this, they know they can get away with it. They know that people just shell out money just because. Is the Bat Pod with Selena Kyle, is that really something that is necessity in your collection to pay $69? Hey, everybody, mileage is going to vary on that. Everybody's different. It might be. For me, they've kind of declared war on us, and I won't take any part of it at all. You guys, this is obviously an opinion video. You guys want to do it, go for it. But just remember, when you do support stuff like this, they keep going further and further and further. Like you've seen in the last 2 years. Since I've been on YouTube, Prices have skyrocketed, and that's everything. I know that. I'm probably going to get the same comments. Well, it's just toys. Blah, blah, blah. Well, my response to that is, this is a toy channel. This is what we talk about. We talk about this stuff. And it should make you a little upset when the hobby you love is being just completely disrespected in the terms of money and in the terms of greed. So McFarlane, I've been out on you for a long time, and I'll never go back. That was the calm portion of the video, just so you know. Because now we're going to talk about my good friends over at Hasbro. And yeah, they just never stop. And it's shocking, really. What am I talking about? First and foremost, can we please, for all that is good, can we stop with this Hasbro Pulse live stream reveal thing? It is exceedingly painful. Can we just stop? I know you're going to say you can't, just don't watch it. Fine. Most of the time I don't. But my buddy Tony, Star Wars Sith, go check him out. Great guy, awesome YouTuber, killing it. I watched him. I watched his reaction because I love Tony's reaction. Tony gets excited, you know, much like I do, and I love his reaction. So I actually watched his reaction video as the stream was going on. And even, you know, Tony's a pretty positive guy. Even he was getting a little irritated. Like, what is this? The reveals that we see right here, same crap. TVC, repack, redo, same characters over and over and over and over. And it's like, it's not even exciting. You can tell by the people on the live stream, they're not even excited about it. They try to be, but they're not. You can just tell. You can tell when somebody's excited about something and when they're not. We got to stop this live stream thing, in my opinion. I mean, it is painful to watch this. It is painful as hell to sit there and, well, for instance, if you want to watch the replay, you got to wait for 15 minutes for the damn thing to start on YouTube. So there's that. But once they get into it, it's agonizing to me. It's just awful, and I won't watch it ever again. I actually don't care what Hasbro comes out with in terms of Star Wars anymore anyway. So there's that. There's the stream. There's the repacks, the re-releases, the constant over and over of the same recycled characters. They claim they're listening. It is so obvious they're not listening. They mentioned one comment that I thought was absolutely hilarious. They were talking about the Battle Droid, Super Battle Droid 2-pack. And they said, the one tall guy on the right or the left, whatever it was, the tall guy, he said, well, we really listened to you guys. We paid attention to detail. We put the blast mark on the back of the Super Battle Droid. And I'm thinking to myself, I've seen Attack of the Clones about 35 billion times. I don't care about that detail. You're not getting what we're saying when we say pay attention to detail. That's not what we mean. We don't give a shit if there's a stupid blast mark and deco on a Super Battle Droid that you're charging $50 for with the C-3PO on the Battle Droid body. That's not what we're getting at, man. You guys aren't getting it. You aren't getting it. So there was the live stream, okay? But then the ultimate FU to anybody who backed the Ghost happened yesterday with this. $50. Now, it's bad enough that you didn't include Chopper and Sabine with the Ghost HasLab as a tier. It's bad enough that they weren't included. They should have been part of the tier program where as many backers as they got, okay, you know, at the end, if it went through, that should have been a throw-in my opinion, to get the whole crew and to get the Ghost with it. No. In Hasbro's glorious ways of business and thinking, they don't decide to do that. They decide to say, well, the only way you're getting these figures is if the Ghost gets backed at this, I think it was 17,000 or whatever it was, I can't remember. So there's that. It had to get to that certain number. It had to be fully backed at a certain number. But then they release the pre-order for these two. $50 for Chopper and Sabine. You've already spent $500 on the Ghost. And they want another $50 to complete the crew for the Ghost. I try not to cuss on this channel. And I won't cuss because I think it's a family show. I let some slip every now and then. But You, Hasbro. You know what the word before it was. You, Hasbro. That's crap, man. That is garbage that you're charging $50 for 2 figures. They're not even Black Series figures. They're TVC figures. Unbelievable. Unbelievable way of doing business. Unbelievable way of just disrespect to not only the people that work for their company, which we'll get to in a minute, but the people that backed the ghost, that took the $500 freaking dollars, not including taxes, not including shipping, and they just say, you know what? Here's this. Here's another one straight up your butt. Insane. And this is a company that has gone from 2 years running now, laying people off right near Christmas, raising prices, giving out media and publicity saying we're laying off these people 2 weeks before Christmas. Hasbro, you suck. I'm just going to flat out say it. You suck. And I will never pay retail for any of your products ever again. I told you it was a rant. If you weren't ready for it, sorry. I usually don't go too crazy on this, but this shit pissed me off. See, I just let one out. I'm sorry. It did. This has been a very frustrating week in terms of collecting and everything else. And I'm going to give you a little bit of an example of what I'm doing right now. See, this is what Hasbro McFarlane expects you to do. They expect you to see something, and they expect you to get in your wallet and do this and say, here you go. It's only money. Well, you know what, Hasbro McFarlane? I'm taking it back, putting it back in my wallet, and I will focus on other companies and other things that want to do business the right way, care about the consumer, care about their employees, care about collecting and what it means to people. And it's not turned into this giant greed fest. And really, it's just a joke now, guys. Retail's a joke. Paying retail for figures, in my opinion, is a joke. So there you go. There it is. I'm sure we're going to have some comments on this. Go ahead. Lay it on me. You can say whatever you want. It's cool. I'm not out here to start fights or anything like that. I just had to get that off my chest. I actually had an entire video planned. Something totally different. We'll get to that later. But yeah, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, comment, like, subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Southwest Oklahoma Toy Show is on deck for Saturday, so look forward to that. See you guys on Saturday. Later.